Hi friends! I've never really been great at putting together TBRs, but this is the very last NEWTs magical readathon ever. My very last chance to take my nastily exhausting wizarding tests. And, sure, it's going to be coming back with a different magical theme next year for the readathon. And technically this video is coming out way after the readathon actually starts. But let's call it a TBR for now anyways, even though by the time this video was released, I will have already finished some of the books I'm going to talk about. So first, for the challenges I'm going to be working on this month, aka books I currently have out from the library that happen to fit the challenges to become a spellmaker. So first, for Ancient Runes, I need to read a book where the author name starts with the letter B. I will be reading Feminism is for Everybody by Bell Hooks. I also need to read a classic book, and for that I will be reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. And I need to read a romance, which I have picked out from Twinkle with Love by Sandhya Menon. For Arithmancy, the challenge is to read a non-fiction book. I'm going to be reading Catch and Kill by Ronan Farrow. I also have to read a book that ends on an uneven number, and I'm sure one of them will. For Astronomy, read a book with a star on the cover or in the title. I picked The Geography of You and Me by Jennifer E. Smith. It's been on my TBR for ages, so I decided to check it out for this challenge specifically. I also need to read a sci-fi book, and I picked Not Your Sidekick by C.B. Lee, which has also been on my TBR for a long time. For Charms, I need to read a humorous book. I was recommended Love Boat Taipei by a librarian, and I also need to read a book set in winter, which statistically it seems likely that at least one of the books that I'm going to read has at least a few scenes set in winter, but I don't know which one. Oh well. For History of Magic, I need to read a historical fiction book. I picked out The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne, which is a book that I did not finish the first time I tried to read it. I also need to read a book with a mainly black cover, which is covered by Catch and Kill by Ronan Farrow. Really looking forward to this book. I've heard a lot of great things. For Transfiguration, I just need to read a book with an animal on the cover or in the title. I'm going to be reading the very first Animorphs book, The Invasion by Catherine Applegate. It's one of my friend's favorite book series, and I kind of remember the books from when I was a kid, but it's been a long time, so I'm going to check it out. Other books I currently have out from the library include Odd One Out by Nick Stone, Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, The Henna Wars by Adiba Jayagurdar, The Voting Booth by Brandy Colbert, Obviously by Akilah Hughes, Love is Love, which is a comics anthology. A lot of different writers and artists worked on that. A People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn, Mooncakes by Suzanne Walker, Hawkeye Volume 5, All New Hawkeye, and yeah, I'm hoping to read all of these in the month of August. But this is a pretty ambitious list, even for me, and by my standards this is an ambitious reading list. I'm pretty sure I won't quite get to everything. That's not necessarily a bad thing though. I'm going to do my best to read as much as I can this month, and as much as I can from the library, because that's what I always do. After all, I will never get to retake my NEWTs. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Tell me down in the comments about your favorite magical world. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe, watch another video of mine, or support me on Patreon. And hey, I love you.